Thanks so much, Ann. You know, Ann spoke of how we're working in a different landscape of business than we were 2 years ago. And, you know, right now is a really, really exciting time for our industry. She also mentioned collaboration. And that's exactly what we all get to do for the next few days. So what I want you to do is take a look around. Take a look around this room. Look at all of your peers in the audience. Take a look at all of the people. Take a look at the experience and expertise in this room.
We had a question that came in via Twitter from Bethany. What role did ROI measurement play in Microsoft's event strategy?
Well, can I just be totally honest here? I'm not aware that we measured ROI in any traditional sense of the word. And the reason...
But today, do you think they would?
Actually,
Microsoft people, do you measure ROI? No?
Yeah.
Love the honesty.
You know, Margaret mentioned that now is the time to take calculated risks, personally and professionally, and I couldn't agree more. But the key here is that it's strategic and calculated.
Well, you've been, all the organizations that you've been in have really had a lot of inherent risk because you've been in the technology industry, you've been in the software engineering field, and there's a ton of risk that's involved with that. And I'm sure everybody out here right now, because we're really dealing with innovation, how do you create a culture of risk, that's of smart risk?
Right, right. Well, in some things, the truth is that when you're doing something really innovative, lots of people will tell you that whatever you're doing is crazy.
I work for an organization where if I take a risk, I'm going to get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Doesn't that deal with culture? I mean, I think, and Jeremy spoke about that yesterday, that culture eats strategy for breakfast. I mean, the companies, all the companies you've worked with, the culture...
The culture was about risk-taking, but I'll give you one specific example that really made an impression on me.
If you have specific questions you'd like answered to your specific situation, Monica would be happy to coach you through from her experience as a CMO on maybe how to navigate the waters to get your point across, to be able to innovate. And that'll be at the Idea Exchange from 10:30 to 11.
In a time of constrained budgets and lowered expectations, keeping up with the competition isn't a winning strategy. To succeed in the crowded marketplace, you've got to outposition, outmaneuver, and outdesign the competition. The new rule, when everybody zigs, zag. Best-selling author Marty Neumeier will show you how to use a surprisingly simple tool to assess the risk and rewards of your next marketing idea. So in that, I guess if you can speak to how does an agency differentiate itself, I think that will answer her question.
Do you think so? Okay. I can definitely talk about that. Advertising agencies suffer from the same thing. They think they're different. Actually, they just think they're better.